Hi everyone, it's Sloan Rhodes here with your spiritual guidance for the week of December 15th, 2019. Today I'm drawing from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reid. Let's go ahead and get started. I hope everyone had a good week last week. I know it was difficult for many. But this is a new week. Let's go ahead and get started. Stormfields. I don't know if you can see that. Number 9. And cleaning house under the deck. Number 37, number 10. This is number 9. Well, we do have kind of a sequential energy there, 9 and 10. It may be that this week there is a focus on the house. There may be a storm around your house, just to be very literal. And there's actually a home here, if you can see that. So it may be that there, for some of you, be careful, you know, around the home in any kind of storm situation. Again, we have cleaning house, right? Sweeping things out, getting into the corners, clearing things out. Perhaps you're getting ready for the holidays. And with the Stormfields as the primary card here, sometimes when we're not feeling super connected to ourselves, or we're feeling really swept up in the external world. Again, the holidays, right? Everyone's rushing around trying to create some kind of experience that either their children will remember, or they will remember, or they're trying to meet obligations to family. And you know, it feels like during the holidays, a lot of other people's opinions and feelings supersede your own. So make sure that you take time this week to reconnect to yourself, to recommit to yourself about what you're wanting, what feels good to you. You know, it's not just about trying to, you know, create this experience for other people or to meet obligations. A lot of times that's what creates the Stormfields. What feels crazy-making or distressing is often the disconnection to what we're really wanting. Because when you're feeling really connected to yourself, when you take a moment, you take a breath and you say, what do you know? You remind yourself, I love you. You know, I'm showing up for you. And you say, what is it I'm really wanting right now? Well, right now I'm wanting to sit in my car, take a breath. I want to go home and have a cup of tea. I want to go out, meet my friends. I don't want to go to my parents' house. You know, whatever it may be. It's okay for you to take care of yourself first. When you turn to yourself, even if it's just for a moment, and remind yourself that you're there for you, that you're showing up for you, and you just take a moment to relax, to disengage from the external energetic frequency of do more, be more, hurry up, you know, that often occurs. And you find you reconnect to that sense of peace within. Those Stormfields often just go by you, you know, and we can see that here, you know. There's all these places that are not being impacted by the storm, but this house is right in the way, in it, being hit by it. I don't know if you can see that. Part of the house is in the way. So, you know, if you look at yourself as housing your own spirit, your own soul, make sure you're taking care of your physicality. Make sure you're getting plenty of fresh air, you know, nourishing your physicality, maybe exercising, going for a walk. This is where it starts. You know, it's all around the home here, as I feel it. Stormfields, yes, but the home is right there in the center. Cleaning house, making sure your house is clear from all of the noise and external obligations and expectations. You know, those expectations are very egoic. If I do this, then that. That's always the ego. You know, so you can just notice it and be like, oh, I'm getting that. I keep thinking if I spend all this money, then they'll be happy, or then they'll have this, you know, delightful experience of what, you know, the holidays mean. Or if I go to my family, then they'll finally see I've made an effort, and, you know, blah, 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 whatever the storyline is or the narrative is. You know, remind yourself that you're showing up for you first. you know, and that if you're doing if this then that, you say, okay, look at that, I'm in my ego, you know, because whenever we try to do something in order to get something, we are forgetting what the present moment is. And the present moment could be really joyful and really connected to yourself in the sense of peace, but you're getting caught up, you know. This week it may be extra important for this because, you know, I see this house being hit by this storm, but there's plenty of opportunity for it to miss, you know, but it is getting partially hit here. So, you know, it's not set in stone that you have to take the partial hit. You know, you can maybe not go out, you know. Oh, I have to go to that party, you know, and then you go, but you're, you know, not in a good mood, or you and your spouse got in a fight, or, you know, whatever. The kids are stressed because you were stressed, you know. It's okay to reconnect to yourself, to, again, clean your own house, you know. Take some breaths, go for a walk. Make things tidy within yourself, you know. The external always is mirroring our internal work, so, you know, the more clear you can be, the more kind you can be, the more that you can get really clear on what's important to you this week. It will help these storm fields pass by you more quickly with less damage. Doesn't mean that you don't, you know, get involved a little bit in some kind of stormy encounter or distressing event or conversation, but the more that you're clear on what you're wanting, the more that you're clear on, you know, my intention in this moment is to feel peaceful, not for the day. You know, that's too much. Just bring it to the moment. In this moment, my intention is to be peaceful. In this moment, my intention is to feel happy, a sense of happiness or contentment or excitement, you know, whatever it may be. Then you can connect to your intention in the moment, as opposed to trying to meet someone else's agenda or expectation, or trying to figure out what their intention is. It's crazy making. Stormy, you know. Okay, so I think that's all I want to say. You know, for some of you it may actually be directly related to your home, your physical home. For others of you, I would encourage you to think about your own sense of self, your physical being as your home, you know, and recognizing where you can kind of sidestep potential storm fields by connecting to yourself, getting clear on what you want. Because if someone else is coming at us, or a situation is coming at us that feels like it could be tempestuous, the more calm and serene we can be as we go into it, the less likely we're going to get caught up in the tempest, so to speak. So, all right, I hope you find that helpful. I wish everyone much love, and I will see you on the next video. All right, bye-bye.